Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen by the platform where we speak truth to power. Listen, I want to show you something. To show you how bad things have gotten. Here is a member of the National Assembly talking about impeachment of audio president. Do we have a name for this man here? This man from No Doubt Fulani. Let's have a listen. It says here, a federal lawmaker on Thursday said the National Assembly will move to impeach President Muhammadu Buhari if the executive does not act on its security resolutions. The House of Reps on Wednesday inaugurated a 40-man committee to find a solution to the country's security challenges. You can keep fooling yourselves. The easiest way to solve this, you all know it, is stop giving weapons to AK-47s to Fulani terrorists. But that's not your agenda. Your agenda is to make sure you give them the weapons so you can take the land. So all of this is all bravado, it's all play, it's all game. We know your game. We don't fall for it. We're not fazed by what you just write in there. But we do know. What we do know, one thing is for sure, is that, this thing about, we're concerned about insecurity. Well, if you're concerned about insecurity, the first thing that will go, the evidence of that would be that no Fulani man will be allowed to come into the country from other countries, period. Because that's the integrity of that contraption that you've just broken by allowing that. So all of this now for me is just very much, crocodile tears. It's not real tears. This is all trying to say we're doing something, but regardless, but we're not going to stop the killings. And that's why the Southerners have to rise up and protect themselves. You have the right to defend yourself under Section 33. Every man has the right to life, and no one shall be intentionally deprived of his life. That's under Section 33 of the Nigerian Constitution. So, with that said, let's see what this young man, this lawmaker is going to say.
After this last resort of this summit, if nothing is done, brainstorming, spending resources to bring out solutions. If nothing is done and the executive did not do anything after some months of it, then definitely we call for the resignation of the president. We have the power to impeach the president, that he cannot do this. He can no longer secure life and properties of Nigeria. So this is just like the last resort, and we are taking it very, very seriously. Like, we know the discussion we have to take to be able to come to this issue of having this summit. We know how we have to, how members were being talked to be able to understand that, look, okay, this summit that we want to have, let it be like a last shot to the executive, but sincerely, the Chamberlain and to Nigerians, we can assure Nigerians that with the resolutions and with what will come out of this summit, if the executive did not take this summit very seriously, or to trash it just like other.
When it was someone to come the last time, do you remember the last time that Buhari was someone to come to it was House of Reps or Senate? He didn't show up. Did anything happen? Did he face consequences? Nah. So what do you think is going to happen now? It's the same thing. It's also a game. They're just playing a game whilst they're continuing with the killing strategy of Southerners and Middle Belts and all of that. And we got to put a stop to it. Let's listen on.
Summit, then definitely the National Assembly will hit the gavel on, look, Mr. President, give way to see who can come and implement our resolutions, because we cannot continue to sit like this and see lives are being killed on a daily basis. Somebody must be responsible for something at the end of the day. Time has come that we will no longer sit under the and sweep things under the carpet, or to be hiding behind the curtains. Time has come that we must see things eye to an eye, because now looking at the threats around the country, looking at how infrastructure of Nigeria is being captured, just like the governor of Niger have talked about Shiroro, and people don't understand how critical Shiroro is to Nigeria, where you have.
So Shiroro infrastructure, where we have dams, has been captured. It's in the hands of Boko Haram, and the job of a governance is, excuse me, I'm real tired, is to provide safety and security for the citizens. That's the primary purpose. The primary purpose. And now here we have dams and infrastructure being taken. And you say we're one Nigeria. Continue. Let's listen on.
Have the dam where you have electricity to the country, that these people are going and capturing infrastructure that
when you say these people, when these people are going and capturing, who are these people? I don't know the Fulanis like yourself. What is, why the surprise? You should know all this. This is the part of your plan, isn't it? It's part of your plan. That's what it is. You're not fooling us. You might be fooling yourself. You're not fooling us.
That give life to Nigeria. And I said this like in 2018 that look, check the demography of where these people are capturing. And if you go to Plateau State and you see the demography of where lands have been grabbed, it's where they are all riverine areas, which means they are looking and capturing areas that will be able to give to give them life and to be able to sniff people out of life. God forbid tomorrow you find them around airport road and airport axis, which means they are going towards the airport. And once the airport is captured, the tower is captured, we are no longer there. Tomorrow, if Radio House is captured, which they are strategic in doing their thing. Why can't we be strategic? For them to capture Shiroro, it's not just like that. And God forbid. So this is the last resort we are trying to put up towards this summit. And I can assure you that after this summit, nothing is done.
How many last resorts?
You see the gavel from the National Assembly.
How many last resorts? I beg, come out. I beg, may not come out. We're not buying it. This is a government for the Fulanis, by the Fulanis, for the Fulanis. So we're not interested. Government of the Fulanis, for the Fulanis, by the Fulanis, at the expense of others, to whom the land belongs. Fulani are guests in our land. And we need to keep saying it. It's not hatred. That's not hate speech. To say Fulani are guests in our land is not hate speech. It's not hate speech. They admitted themselves, our brothers, Governor Bala Muhammad say, do you delineate or do you say who and who is not a Fulani? You can't, Fulani is a Nigerian and we will use the resources of the nation to provide for them. I think you follow me. Something like that is said to Chamberlain. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just giving you yet more evidence. We need to confront this. These are yet more reasons why we go for Yoruba Nation. The integrity of the nation is gone, and it is the handwork of those in government, and we need to start protecting ourselves. As mandated under Section 33, we have a right to life, and nobody shall be intentionally deprived of their lives, and I maintain that fact. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and share, and talk soon. Goodbye. Goodbye.